Welcome in to the new members and to the old members that have found their way back to the community. I need you just as much as you need me. In this morning's update, there's a lot of advancements right now going on with Ripple, with XRP. We've got the SEC versus Ripple. The SEC was granted a 3-day extension here to respond to Ripple's response. So there's a 3-day extension that we'll go over. And after this, with this news, XRP whale shifted 180 million XRP as judge unveils new order in Ripple lawsuit. So that is very much playing into the fact that we have flipped here, going to the downside a little bit. We're below 52 cents. For anybody who bought XDC with me yesterday, you should already be out. It came up, made that move we talked about. And it wasn't a tremendous move, but I felt like there was a move to be had. There was a wick down here last night, and I'll show everybody what I'm talking about. And I told everybody exactly what the plan was. We had a wick down. It came down to that 387 level. I told everybody I bought it in anticipation of a small rally. And we're able to go from 387 approximately, right around this area. And it wasn't a huge move, but I was able to sell it out at 406 on the way back down. I wish I would have woke up a little bit earlier at 408, but no, it was 404. 404 because it was about 4.1% when I sold it. And not a terribly large trade. It made $105 on the trade, but it was a one-day trade, and I'll take that $105. So in the last 7 days on XDC, we're able to capitalize on over $650 in profit on 2 separate trades. So that's just an update on the XDC trade. But as you can see, it looks like it's starting to reverse a little bit. And I'll have to take a look at this, to see what the next advancement is. So I'm very happy with the way it played out. Unfortunately, it came back down. I was hoping this second one would have pushed out. But when I woke up and seen 1 up, 2 up, and then it was starting to pull down in the wick, I was like, oh, shit. So I actually woke up on this reverse candle, fortunately. And I was at like 404, whatever, but at least it was on the reversal. I wish I would have woke up 1 candle earlier because I could have seen the top, then it failing the new top. But anyhow, XDC did what we expected. Now for an expected back test, if it comes down, look at that 389 area. If it wants to back test a short-term breakout, or if we can support this golden cross in the 30-minute and going through, we would have to hold this first layer of support at 397 area. But it looks like to me we have a reversal in the 2-hourly. It's a weak candle. So that could have been the end of the rally. So it was just a quick swing trade there. So hopefully it worked out for everybody who took it last night during the live. I mean, it was a very quick turnaround. If you took that trade during the live last night, it was a quick 4.5% hitter for you in less than 10 hours. So those are the kind of trades I like. And now next time I make the trade, I'll have about $2,400 instead of $2,300, or just about $2,300 I had when I made the trade. Now I've got just about $2,400 on MEXC. So slowly but surely building it up. And I just wanted to share that in the beginning. With XRP, we're down 1.03%. As we know, we're hitting that Mendoza line, as one could call it. But first, let's do the intro here. Please make sure to hit that like button so YouTube recommends this update. I would greatly, greatly appreciate that show of support on this Friday morning. The end of the trading week as far as the futures markets go. And it's been a quite interesting one. As we can see, gold's up $16 this morning. We got B2 Gold up 1.55% in pre-market. We've got AG, First Majestic, up 2.31% in pre-market. And as all of you know, I bought B2 Gold back at $2.54 to try to see if it could make this short-term rally. And then First Majestic, I bought back at $6 and, what was it, $6.68 on that drop. So it's only been a 1 day for First Majestic, but it's up like 4.3% since the purchase. So we'll continue watching the DXYs. It's at 105.80 as well. So with that being said, if you're looking to trade XRP in the USA or abroad, look in the video description below and our pinned comments for BitUnix. You don't need a VPN to trade, so you don't have to feel like a criminal. KYC only if you send from or deposit into a bank account from another exchange. You don't even need to do a KYC. So consider that, and it's the lowest spot leverage trading fees in the USA that I have found. Not down during high times of volatility, and you can get away from the high fees of platforms like Uphold and some others. So consider that. If you appreciate my work, consider joining Tom's Army, or at the end of this month, send one YouTube super chat per month to show a way of appreciation, as I respect, enjoy, and actually look forward to each and every day to bring you updates. The audience, as we went over 21,500 officially yesterday. So I really appreciate all the subscribers. So with that being said, good morning. 9:20 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Friday, April 26th, 2024. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. And everybody, it's not because I want to sell XDC on these swing trades, but I know the volatility of the market right now. So I find opportunity, like I tell everybody, and that's my new way. I'm going to tell you, if there's opportunity, I've done X, Y, and Z. You can do whatever you think is appropriate, but I'm looking at this to do this, this, and that, and then I'm out. Well, XDC did this, this, and that, and I'm out. I didn't expect it to do it overnight. I thought maybe it would do it during the trading day today. So I was happy to see that I was able to make a little money overnight while I was sleeping. Like I said, I make my living this way. So anytime I can, like, beginning of the week was about a $550 day on Monday. After buying on Friday, going into Tuesday, I was able to sell. So actually Tuesday. Friday, I seen a similar opportunity, and I said it's not as big, and I'm buying about half as much as I did because I had 130,000 plus. Last time I had 60,000 tokens this time of XDC. And it was just a short opportunity. I seen to gain a little exposure to XDC. And I told everybody once it completed the move, I was done. It completed that initial move. Now as it's consolidating down, because I sold over 4.04 cents, now I can find the opportunity if it comes back. But as we can see, the crypto market's a little on the ready to jump off a cliff, it looks like a little bit here. As XRP's facing this very major support line that it looks like it's all but failing. And remember what I said before this move up, even on a relief rally, if it comes up to 53, 54 cents, the one thing we have to make sure is it does not create this topping reversal with the right shoulder. Unfortunately, folks, this very well could have created this right shoulder. If that plays out, and this did in fact create a sneaky M there, this could be a prototypical head and shoulders topping reversal pattern. And if that's the case, this could bring us as low as 34.9 cents. You heard that right. So we have to pay attention to this right now. It is critical. This isn't a warning. This is a heads up. If this created the head and shoulders formation, because this looks like a right shoulder has been formed if it can't pull back up, you're going to watch right here for your last stand of support at 5.0. In current times, it's 5.0. We'll call it 5.08. You have to hold 50.8 cents here. Otherwise, you lose the cup and handle formation. Yes, I know this small pattern looks like a head and shoulders that we have to watch, but we also have to watch to see if this forms some kind of weird inverse head and shoulders. I know it's weak on the left side, but it did swing around, and if it swings up, you very well could have put in a weird short-term cup and handle in the short term. So we need to see how this plays out, because obviously we can see that head and shoulders formation very clearly. So we need to make sure we don't lose this key support at 50.8 cents. It gets very dicey once you get below 52 cents where we're at, just because that technically can initiate a much larger drop. The good news is we haven't given way yet. We're right in this area yet, so this is either a back test of resistance or we're trying to garner enough steam from buyers to be able to push right back up in that area. So watch very, 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 very closely to XRP this morning. No reason to be an emotional mess, but it is absolutely imperative that we pay attention to these charts as they look. So we're going to go back to Bitcoin, but we got to do some reading here. So the news breaking, especially last night into this morning, is Ripple versus SEC deadline extended in XRP lawsuit. SEC to respond in 3 days. So the judge overseeing the Ripple versus SEC case remains the same, which is seen as a positive for Ripple by the crypto community. Both sides are finalizing arguments. Ripple contests the SEC's high penalties and disgorgement demands. The outcome of this case has implications for how cryptocurrencies are regulated in the U.S. Magistrate Judge Sarah Netburn has issued a new scheduling order in the years-long legal battle between Ripple Labs and the United States Securities and Exchange Commission. So Judge Netburn's recent nomination as district judge in the Southern District of New York has not impacted her role in the Ripple versus SEC case, where she has continued to preside with a reputation for fair ruling. This is viewed as a positive sign by the crypto community, considering her history of ruling this case. After Judge Netburn was nominated to preside over the Ripple versus SEC case, the respected judge granted an extension for the SEC to file the rebuttal to Ripple's motion until April 29, 2024. Following this, Ripple will have 3 business days to respond, which means this brings us out to May 1st. This order is crucial as it addresses Ripple's motion to dismiss the SEC's recent expert submissions, which seek to strengthen the SEC's case for remedies and a final judgment. At the heart of the Ripple's resistance lies the objection to the SEC's proposed civil penalties, proposing a more modest settlement of $10 million against the SEC's towering demand of $2 billion. To support their stance, the defendants have also cited the Gavel case, which highlights the lack of evidence for future violations or reckless behaviors in its institutional XRP sales. Ripple argues that legitimate business expenses should be deducted from any disgorgement calculations. A key point in Ripple's defense has been the argument that its on-demand liquidity ODL sales do not constitute investment contracts as alleged by the SEC. Customers held XRP for only a few seconds to facilitate cross-border payments, indicating that the primary use of ODL is for transactional purposes, not investments. Ripple's case rests on the claim that XRP is not intended to be an investment vehicle. This argument is central to reviewing the SEC's classification of XRP as a security. By maintaining its argument that SEC has not proven reckless behavior or a high probability of future violations, Ripple aims to discredit the SEC's demand for disgorgement and large civil penalties. So that's what's going on. So it's been extended. The SEC has until April 29th to respond now, which is 3 days from now. And then Ripple would have to make its response on May 1st. So we've got a 5-day push out here than what was expected. And obviously that caused a little bit of fireworks here as the XRP news causes whales to shift 180 million XRP as judge unveils new order in Ripple lawsuit. XRP experiences significant whale transfers amid legal development in Ripple lawsuit. The XRP price noted a slight recovery in its price today amid the advancement in Ripple versus SEC battle. Whales move over 180 million XRP, sparking speculation about market impact. Amid a glimmer of hope in XRP's price trajectory, recent whale activities have set the cryptocurrency market abuzz. The transfer of 180 million XRP tokens in a series of transactions has sparked speculation coinciding with a pivotal moment in the ongoing legal saga between Ripple Labs and the Securities and Exchange Commission. Meanwhile, the transfers amid the latest development in the Ripple lawsuit have sparked speculation over its potential impact on the XRP price. So XRP whales 180 million transferred sparked speculation. The XRP crypto has once again captured the attention of investors amid a modest recovery in its price. However, recent massive XRP transactions by whales have stirred discussions within the cryptocurrency market. In the tandem with the resurgence in XRP's momentum, whales have orchestrated 4 transactions involving over 180 million XRP. Whale Alert on-chain transactions tracking platform reported significant movements, including a transaction by unknown whale accumulating 26.67 million XRP from Binance. Notably, this latest accumulation from the leading cryptocurrency exchange has sparked optimism in the market over a potential recovery in the XRP price. Meanwhile, in another notable transaction, 100 million XRP shuffled between 2 unknown wallets, fueling speculation, especially amid the latest development in the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit. On the other hand, an unidentified whale shifted 27.43 million XRP to Bitstamp, raising questions over the XRP's future trajectory. Simultaneously, the same XRP whale identified by the wallet address R4WF7H4RZN has once again transferred 29.74 million worth XRP worth 15.76 million to Bitso Exchange. Notably, the whale has also made significant XRP transfers this week, sparking speculation over the motive behind the transfers. Meanwhile, speculation soars regarding these transactions, with interpretations ranging from strategic sell-offs to Ripple's liquidity management strategy, given its ties with Bitstamp, to intertwined relationship between Bitstamp and Ripple as cross-border payments further complicates the analysis, as Ripple often employs XRP transfers for global funds. So we already read over the new order. I wanted to read over the XRP changing hands, as 180 million XRP has been changing hands by whales. Now remember, some of that could be strategically identified as a Ripple wallet. And I led off with XDC because it was closer to 4 cents, and I wanted everybody to understand what I did this morning. But obviously I couldn't get on when it was where I sold it exactly. But I wanted to come on and give you my best interpretation here. Well, we'll visit XDC later today, but we're looking to see if it does in fact come all the way back down, because we did have a breakout point here. And even though it wasn't a massive breakout point, it could still come back and retest that 389 level. But if the further market breaks down, as it looks like with Bitcoin down 630 or 650 points, XRP's right at that 62 cent line. So that's the make it or break it. Bitcoin hit its make it or break it pattern formation resistance, as we talked about yesterday. If it came back up, it needed to get back over this. It was roughly 64,600 area we needed to get over. And with the updated view, we can see the most up-to-date technical target on a drop out of this pattern. And it's right at 50,600 approximately. So that's what it looks like. And honestly, if you look at that pattern, if it filled out like that, that would be the top coming down. So we need to be very, 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 very observant this morning. Because if this is in fact getting rejected right here at 64,000, we'll just say 64,700. Yeah, 64,700. If in fact we got rejected there, that could be a very big pull down here. As we can see, we've got a couple different layers, but that first big layer is about 57K. You've got what could be a support structure forming here, which could be like a pennant flag at 59,700. So we'll see if it falls, if that could hold. Other than that, you've got to be over 64,700 to avoid this drop. And right now, or 64,000, there's a lot of room to catch up on the top. We've got XRP right now teetering on the fact that it is on the Mendoza line here. And if this topping reversal pattern plays true, this could come down some bit. We need to hold 52 cents, continue to play in this rising channel. And if we lose 52 cents, we have to be very, very, very aware that if this cup and handle, so this handle support has failed, that's at 508. So right now, support one is 52 cents, and it's on the verge of breaking it as resistance. Support two is 50.8 cents. And if we lose that, then it starts to become, you got technical target down at 34 and some change. We already know down here, the uptrending support, this should hold at 39.2. And if it fails, you're going to have a pretty volatile drop down. So there's a lot to watch out this morning. I'm XRP Future Millionaire. If you got anything out of this morning update, please don't hesitate. Hit that like button so YouTube recommends this update. It is the most important update we've done all week because there's multiple angles we had to watch. Make sure you share this on social media so more people can see this. By you hitting that like button, when somebody's looking through their YouTube feed, they see me when they're looking. So it pops up whether you're a newer or older viewer and you can see this vital education or information. And then also, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join the over 21,500 subscribers. It's very, very urgent that you hit that subscribe button so that you can see future content. And then other than that, make sure you stay emotionless. You don't forget to give thanks to your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ on this beautiful Friday morning, even though it is pretty cold out here. We want to stay humble. We're positivity over negativity. We're helpful, not hurtful, which means we're lovers, not haters. We like to answer questions, not make somebody feel like a tool for asking them. So just consider that when you're in my community to follow those simple, simplistic rules. XRP right now, like we said, it's hindering right now. It's trying to hold this. Looks like we could have put in a small reversal here in the daily, which is a good sign. If we can stay above 52 and start pushing up towards the top side here, you want to see XRP today close over 53 cents. There's no other way I can put it. If this is a reversal candle in the daily, we want to see it close over 53 cents at minimum. If we close under 52 cents, that's a very bearish sign going into the weekend. And for XDC, we would like to see a continuation to the top side. But as it is right now, we are having a bit of a consolidation. So we're trying to make sure if it does continue to come down, because these are engulfing candles. This maybe we exhausted here, but first level was this 200-day at 393, and then retesting the breakout point at 388. Thank you all so much for tuning in on this morning update. If you made it until the end, hashtag be better, do better in the comments.